at the confluence of the three rivers is Acrisure Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the UCF Knights and the Pittsburgh Panthers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
The Pitt Panthers have a unique setup, sharing a field with the Pittsburgh Steelers, but I can tell you, the convergence of three rivers, it's one of the most scenic, beautiful stadiums in college football. Acrisure was 68,000 strong. The Pitt Panthers looking to have a great season and make that home field a true advantage again this year. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So the UCF Knights offense will have the football first. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So, mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical in the line of scrimmage by this offense.
I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team.
Makes the grab in their space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Knights have their offense in high gear. Motion from the wideout. Nine-yard pickup on the play. Is now 2nd and 1.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Off the RPO, complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
He might want another play. On 3rd down, here's Watson. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And play stop for just a second as there is an injured Knight on the field. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He goes out of bounds and he is really close to the goal line there, knocking on the door.
Quarterbacks are, you know, there's so many adjectives to describe them. Calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart. Understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that first down marker is. Great job.
And he's in. Touchdown, Knights!
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
Now the Panthers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes the sophomore running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you gotta love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Turner.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Wants to return it, and he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got it behind the line, it's Watson. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
New set of downs after the completion. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. As they come over the football, 1 minute to go here in the 1st. Running inside, it's Watson. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Out of the backfield, he's open. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. A designed run for the quarterback. In your own territory, 4th down, no problem at all. They just go for it again.
What about you, Reese? Are you going for that?
Yeah, man. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here's a little room there. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Run in the red zone, it's Watson. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, I just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Here's Duke Watson. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul, defense.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. The Knights have it in scoring position on first and goal. Here's a give to Watson. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that second down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football.
Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, UCF! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Right on the money. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll give it to Watson. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The Knights are in the hurry-up. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Creates a little space. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
This offense is trying to build on this lead right now, playing with tons of confidence. What a nice job there. Pass protection, quarterback doing a really great job, seeing the defense, reading the coverage, and being on the same page as his intended target. It's a big pickup for the offense, and here they go. They're trying to score more points.
And they run the option, and you can just tell, man, the timing of that wasn't set up well, and the quarterback looked a little bit clunky, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
Back to throw, it's Barnett. On target. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, here's Watson. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Pitt calls it 2nd timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. The Knights will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And that's the final timeout for Pitt. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. He's going for the goal line. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest, but there was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short? They're backed up, 1st and 10 from their own 1. First up, they've got to avoid disaster. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking for space. It's right. They didn't even let that one get started as they stuff things up in the middle, and the clock winds down here late in the 2nd quarter.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Now the Knights will call their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Not a lot of room to field this one. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Paul.
He wants to go deep. Picked off to stop the threat. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with Texas, taking on the number 13 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Coming out with it, it's Robinson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Narduzzi at the half. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the 3rd quarter. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Pitt right back to the line.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And there he goes. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. This offense has it with really good field position. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Buys a little time with his feet. Grabbed behind the line. It's Chambers. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the catch, and he's free. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Chambers. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Knights will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Trying to power it in. Touchdown, Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking for room, it's Turner. Plows through the defense.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Got it in the middle, it's Hicks. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Panthers! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
The defense has got to be able to make some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Intercepted. The defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Great place to start for this offense. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Pitt! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's It's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Hits him with a stiff arm. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. At 3, there he goes. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Red pass, it's complete. And he's finally ushered out of bounds, but not before. He makes a good gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
It's complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Right back to the well. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
These RPOs always put the defense in a bind, but listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Calls his own number, and the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the court.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. On target. Picked up. And that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Makes a grab and room to run. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. Soft spot in the middle. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Knight.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Snap from the gun on third down. Gets it out quickly. That ought to be enough to give Pitt the first down. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Running inside, it's Turner. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Back to the ground with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to...
Makes the grab plenty for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
All right, fourth quarter now. You're trailing. The sense of urgency has to go up for everybody right now at quarterback and wide receiver. You're going to have to hit some of these throws, David, to get back in this game.
Yeah, and when you got the lead on the other side, defense, I'm playing tight coverage, making them earn it. I want that clock to tick. And that was a really good play by the offense. Pretty good coverage by the defense, but I got to make them earn it all the way down the field.
Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Almost popped free on the screen, but he'll be stopped short of the line to gain. It's fourth down.
And they're stopped, but I don't think this is decision time. You need a touchdown. You got to put that on the board. So this offense now, they know it's fourth down. It's a big play. What's your favorite play to go to right now?
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Middle of the end zone. He's got it.
This guy is clutch. Fourth down. I watched that live. I saw him put one hand up. I thought there was no way he was coming down with that. That was going to be incomplete and a turnover on downs. He proved me wrong. That is a highlight-type play that I think we're going to be looking back on often this season.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the UCF sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Reese?
All right, Holly. To the air. It's Barnett. Working the middle. It's complete.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Chambers. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And he stopped, but not before he moves the chains. Pickup of 12 on that one. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Chambers. Maybe some room here. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The run inside. It's Chambers. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. Just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Tight end now in motion. The offense changing the play. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Pitt calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
The quarterback run is part of their game plan. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And that's the final timeout for Pitt. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard. It's good. You understand the celebration after taking the lead, guys, but this thing is not over yet. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Obviously, that was important. Got to get the 1st down. Now we got to get some chunk plays, get this ball across the 50 and get in scoring position.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice. Just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
It is your time. What is in your bag? What is your play call? Going to be 4th down now. I have to have this. I'm trailing. This is what every quarterback dreamed about in their backyard, making that play in a big-time moment. It's go time.
On 4th down, going to the air. Finds his tight end. Stopped short of the marker. And a stop for this defense, and they get the ball back. Quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little